So we talked about the crews and what a great job that they did and those things that went right. We had some things that really went the other way, too, and the Pennsylvania Turnpike situation is the one that everybody's going to be talking about for quite some time. Hundreds of vehicles trapped overnight, then Saturday, issues getting to them. What can you say about that situation as a Monday morning quarterback situation?
Yeah, well, there were two different issues. And I'm not trying to pass the buck here, but the Turnpike is actually a separate agency.
It is the Turnpike Commission.
They take care of their own, and they are looking at what they can do to make sure that if something like this ever happens again, they can do preventative measures that would keep it from happening. But once it did happen, the state responded that's when PennDot, National Guard, state police, local municipalities between Bedford and Somerset reacted quickly and I think effectively. People were inconvenienced, but thanks to what the state and local folks did, no one was injured, and we did get everybody to shelter, and so I know you need to talk to the Turnpike folks. They are doing what they can do to figure out how to prevent this from happening, and we at the state level will we'll work with them in terms of trying to figure that out. But whatever they do, we want to make sure that we respond as quickly as we can and effectively as we can to make sure that no one gets hurt.
One of the things that makes this, yes, the Turnpike Commission is its own entity, but there's a crossover here because already within 24 or 36 hours after the incident, we had lawmakers saying we need to have legislative hearings on what happened. Is this an incident you think that merits lawmakers convening a special hearing?
I think we need a budget, but they can. They should ask whatever questions they need to ask of the Turnpike, and I think, as I said, as I understand it, the Turnpike is conducting its own inquiry. So that I'm sure the Turnpike officials welcome any questions.
It's so easy to forget. It wasn't that long ago we had a similar situation. It was I think Valentine's blizzard in 2007. I believe it was Interstate 78, which has this, any time of year, this incredible crosswind. So, when you have snow, it just drifts right across there. And we had, I don't remember how many people that were stuck there for 24 hours and had to be rescued by the National Guard. So this wasn't unprecedented. This is the kind of things that happen when you get a storm of this magnitude.
Yeah, and we didn't have that problem on I-78 this time with even more snow than we had back in 2007. So we did learn some lessons. I think, again, you'll have to talk to the folks at the Turnpike as to what happened. I think the area between Bedford and Somerset exits is a particularly mountainous region, and there were some construction issues, so that when I think a tractor trailer or two got stuck, it had a ripple effect all the way back to for miles and affected many people who were on the Turnpike. So yeah, there are things that we learned from I-78 that I think the Department of Transportation did. We had none of that this time around, and the roads were cleared pretty quickly, and we responded as we should have to the situation on the Turnpike. But if the Turnpike, I'm sure, is working to make sure that doesn't happen again.